Hello. Okay, we're going to move on to the Ordovician. There's a lot I want to talk to you about. So, here, let me move this, make sure you can see. So just to kind of recap where we've been. I can't really tell if you can see this. Okay, way back over here, the Proterozoic, the Cambrian, and now we're at the next colored line, which means a new period. So try to stay parked right here on our new period and just hope you can see it all. Can you see? I'm sorry if I do this with my hand, I can kind of tell that the camera is touching that. All right, so the Ordovician, lots of things to talk about. Now, we talked about how the Cambrian gets its name from the Cambrian Mountains. So as soon as I get settled, I'm already back and moving around again. So I grabbed my globe because I don't have all my classroom materials. So let's find where these fossils were found. Dun, dun, dun. North America, South America. Okay, here we go. We have to go to Europe. We have to, I'm seriously having trouble with my phone and moving it the correct ways. Okay, and so I'm gonna put my finger on United Kingdom and then bring my phone. That's an easier way to do it. Okay, so the Cambrian Mountains are, you know, you can't see them here. I found this in my garage. This is very old, very old. It says Miss Molly. Europe, 24, 26. Let's have a closer look. So that close-up area I just pointed to can be seen a little bit better here in this picture. And so there's Wales. And it's important to know that because now I'm going to talk about the Ordovician and how it got its name, and it's kind of similar. So back to, well, here. I lost my little phone holder. Okay, howdy. So the Ordovician, so we're still in the Paleozoic, we're still in the age of invertebrates, and the Ordovician period got its name from an ancient Celtic tribe from Wales called the Ordovices. Ta-da! And so I can see the light coming through in a weird way. Let me set this. And so, they are from a similar time, so that's good to know. In a similar place. And so let's go back to the chart. And we're looking here-ish. Yes, I can see that you can see. From here to here. Okay, I'll try not to move you again. I'm going to bring my words down. That helps me follow my lines a little bit better. I wonder if you can see that too. Okay. So in the Ordovician seas, not a lot of changes are happening in our algae and fungi lines. Still the only plants are seaweeds of various colors and fungi and molds floating in the water. Here is our porifera line. Our porifera, coelenterata, bryozoan, and worm line. Not a lot there. How about, Okay, there are some things. So, coelenterata. Who remembers coelenterata? Remember, this is that funny pronunciation, C-O-E-L, and we want to say like so well, but it's seal and trata. And so who's yelling out the answer? Seal means stomach sac, hollow, seal means hollow, and these are animals with a stomach sac called a coelentron. And these were the first animals with stomachs, and it will look very familiar to you. It's one of the first animals on the timeline that I recognize. There's the jellyfish, because the other things look quite different. Also on this line is the bryozoan. There's bryozoans. I hope you can see that okay. Brachiopods. So I'm excited to show you this. I kind of want to pan over to something new because I think this is super exciting. So those fossils that I sent you from Fossilicious, that is my trainer, one of my Montessori teacher trainers way back 25 years ago when I got my teaching credential. But as a gift, here, I'll talk to you for a second. As a gift, they gave us fossils because they knew we would be teaching the timeline of life. And so, look at this beautiful brachiopod fossil. I love this. This is like one of my best fossils. And so what I'm going to do is just show you my fossil collection just quickly. So we know so far that the fossils we've seen have been from the Cambrian Mountains and that area. These fossils are from Ohio. Isn't that interesting? And so they have a chart here showing like geologic time. Some of these were found a little bit later, but in any event, a lot of them were found during the Ordovician. So for example, it says right on here, Ordovician, and I just grabbed, I don't even know what this went in. Let me get another one. Look at all these cutie little crinoids. Look at that. Crinoid heaven, so cute, Ordovician. Here's another brachiopod. They're still in the baggies. I like to keep them in the bags, see, Ordovician, because I will forget maybe what kind of animal it is. Here's another brachiopod, looks similar to the first one I showed you from the Ordovician. So these are all from the Ordovician. I could just keep saying that, but I'm just telling you now. Look at this. I'm not even sure. I think sometimes Fossilicious is sweet and gives us a man-made fossil to look like a fossil, but look at this trilobite. This trilobite was found in Morocco. Hello, how rad is that? From the upper Ordovician, that is a beautiful fossil. Okay, that's from somewhere else. Look at this one. This looks like a horn coral. We haven't talked about horn corals. I'm about to. Ordovician. More crinoids, beautiful crinoids, stems. This is a big brachiopod. This one's actually heavy. Here's another horn coral. So it's very exciting. I hope you're enjoying the few. See, this one's man-made. This is like too perfect, and it's quite light. You can really feel the weight of a fossil, but it's cute. But they made that. You can tell the difference between a real fossil and a pretend one. It's just, they're just not that clean, as they shouldn't be. They've been in the earth for millions of years. Okay, let's get back to here. Oh wait, I had to move my stool down. Okay, let's get back to here. And I'm checking for visibility. Can you see? Okay, I can see my hand doing that, so I'm guessing you can see too. Okay, so moving on. So brachiopods, I got all excited, and here is a picture of a brachiopod, and here is my brachiopod. Look at that, beautiful. So that goes on the mollusk and brachiopod. I'm just gonna put my real one right there. Actually, it's facing that way on my card. And I haven't even put the name down, Ordovician. Okay, so I'd say one of my favorite animals, dun-ta-da, is in the family Mollusca, and it is the nautiloid. Right? How cool is a nautiloid? So let me get that down and let's talk about nautiloids. So a nautiloid is a mollusk. Here, so you don't have to just like look at nothing. Nautiloid is a mollusk. It builds a protective shell around its soft body, and when it outgrows the shell, it seals it up except for a little teeny hole, and then it builds a bigger room, and so it carries a train of rooms behind it, each one bigger than the one before. When the nautiloid wants to move quickly, it's able to shoot water through the tube, jet propulsion. And so it fills its empty rooms with water, and when it wants to sink deeper, that weight brings it down. And when it wants to rise, it's able to release it. And so guess who got an idea from the nautiloid? The creators of the submarine. They observed the nautiloid and thought, you know, we could make something like this. And so I've heard that that's where the model of the submarine came from. The nautiloid also shoots inky fluid to disguise its path and confuse its enemies. And yeah, that's the nautiloid. So who else? Let's look at some arthropods, and then I think, oops, we might call it a day. All right, let's check this line. So we're looking at the arthropod line. We have two new kinds of trilobites. We have, always tough to pronounce, oh, you know what? I missed out on horn coral. I showed you the actual fossils, but I didn't show you the picture of the horn coral. And it's in this family with the Coelenterata and the bryozoans and the worms. Okay, back to what I was saying. Trilobite. This one, I can't really pronounce its name. Alacoplera. And then over however long period of time, it changed. And this one is the trinucleide. You know, I was noticing back here something was happening with this arthropod line. I hope you can see this without me messing it up too much. Right here at the beginning, let me see if I can see my own finger. Okay, so see how this is two lines. So trilobites are on the bottom. I hope I can see. I have to be able to see my own finger for you to be able to see. So trilobites are on that bottom line, and that's where I've been putting them. But what's happening on the line that's split into two? Okay, so let's follow it. These are just my names. That's that line. The trilobites are below that line. Okay, so something is going to go on that line now, which is why I wanted to point that out to you. So on that line, it's not a trilobite. I'm seeing if I can see still. It's an ancestor of the trilobite. It's on Earth today, the horseshoe crab. So you can find horseshoe crabs on Earth today. You cannot find trilobites, but you can find horseshoe crabs. And then the grand finale for the Ordovician for us for today is the echinoderm line, and another familiar face is revealed, the sea star. Of course, we know sometimes they accidentally call them starfish, but that's okay. Sea stars appear on Earth during the Ordovician, so now if you were swimming in the Ordovician seas, it might look a little bit like this. Alrighty. I'm going to put that down there. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed our show. You know, I was going to say, in terms of show, Brady is going to put a little video clip up also, because he is also doing school, and guess what? His teacher asked him to do a science experiment, and he chose surface tension. Sorry for moving so much. I can't tell what the background is. So So he's gonna put a movie on the video clip channel. And so when you're watching these, we're putting these on a YouTube channel because it can handle videos that are more than just a minute long. If you're enjoying these, we want you to like subscribe, and so that gets our numbers up. So that would be fun for us, just to watch our numbers rise. Like, you know, you need fun things to look forward to at this time. So if you're enjoying these videos and you want to watch Brady's videos, please subscribe to this channel. I named it Elements Montessori Elementary Lessons because the school that I owned in Woodland Hills before I came up to Santa Barbara, I named it Elements Montessori. So I just opened the Facebook page back up and I've been filming YouTubes. Okay, see you next time.